about the impact that Tyler Warren can make versus any other tight end that you had last year doing anything for you. And then obviously that brings us into the next guy when it comes to the tight end group, and that is Mo AlieCox, where again, Cody never has been a guy that's ever really gotten any sort of big usage out of the passing game. I think maybe his most productive time was that 2020 season when you were struggling with no real tight end threat, and Philip Rivers was able to capitalize on a player like a Mo AlieCox, and that resulted in some touchdowns for him. So I think that's what you would hope to see out of him. But again, he's not going to be a guy that's going to get that very often. But again, you brought him back on a short deal or on a small deal, and this is just a guy that he's one of the better run blocking tight ends in the league, and he fits the role that you want him in.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, like you said, we know what Mo is. I mean, he's a big guy. He's 6'7", 265, 270, somewhere around there. He has limited upside as a pass catcher, but what he does very well. I mean, he does exactly what you want him to do. He run blocks his butt off. I think he's one of the best run blocking tight ends in all of football, to be honest with you. And a big reason why the Colts have been able to run the ball as efficiently as they have the last number of years, whether it's Jonathan Taylor, whether it was Marlon Mack, whether it was somebody else. It's because players like Mo AlieCox were able to do what they needed to do to, seal off the edge and be able to create those lanes for those runners, right? So, yeah, he's never going to do anything crazy in terms of the passing game. Like you said, his best season in 2020 where he didn't even have 400 yards receiving. So he is very limited as a receiver, but he can be good for a couple catches per game if needed, right? We know he can do that. I mean, he's got the physical tools to do it, right? So sometimes he can just throw it up. He can just come down with it because he's so darn big.